Smollett stated that he wanted them to appear to attack him. Defendant Smollett also stated he wanted the brothers to catch his attention by calling him an Empire F, Empire N. Defendant Smollett also included that he wanted Ola to place a rope around his neck, pour gasoline on him, and yell, "This is MAGA country."
The Cook County Prosecutor's Office today laying out in detail all of Smollett's alleged wrongdoings. Now, given all that overwhelming evidence, does he even have a defense? Well, who should we ask? Well, Harvard law professor emeritus Alan Dershowitz has staged some of the most infamous or famous defenses in legal history, in the O.J. case and many others. He joins me now. Okay, Alan, what's Smollett's defense here?
Well, his defense is that nobody ever gets prosecuted for making false reports. Tawana Brawley, remember back in the day, the people who defended her and created her fraud went free and went on to political and media careers. There are many, many other instances of people who make false reports, and they're never prosecuted. Look, we have to presume everybody innocent. If the facts are as the police say they are, if actually payments were made and a plan was hatched to put a rope around the neck and a police report was filed, then we have a potential for a serious crime. I'm surprised that they charge them only with some kind of disturbing the peace. That doesn't sound like this is what happened here. So we have to wait and see. Good,
but Alan,
creative
even as a defense
come up with
attorney,
creative defenses.
Alan, even as a defense attorney, and I was a criminal defense attorney too. But should this matter here? I mean, to me, given the toxicity of the charges, given the heat that is on Chicago and the race relations, we just heard two very well-respected former superintendent of Chicago PD, current Fraternal Order Police president. This is hot there. Now, so should it just be like we're hearing tonight? Well, he'll just get probation. Maybe he'll go out and get just be probation. It's not going to be a big deal. To me, that just seems ridiculous.
Look, I agree with you. I agree with you. We have to look at the context. We have to look at the pressures on the city. And in the end, I do think a case like this, if the evidence is as overwhelming as it looks like it is, there'll probably be some kind of a plea bargain, some kind of a deal. He'll probably admit it and apologize and do some community service. But I do think, I agree with you, I think people who make false reports ought to go to jail. I think, in the Bible, if you falsely accuse somebody, you get the penalty that the person would have gotten had the accusation been true. So if, in fact, these people had attacked him in this racist way and put a noose around his neck, they would have gotten some years in jail. If you're going to follow the Bible, this guy ought to get the same penalty that he falsely accused other people of getting. We still don't know enough about the case in the sense of, were these people going to take the rap if they were caught? Were they going to go to jail?
Now, apparently, $3,500 bucks
still
wasn't
very
enough.
much.
First of all, Jesse's going to pay more.
That's not
for
enough
that.
to go to jail.
They're going to sing like canaries for just $3,500, and they get extra $500 when they came back.
Yeah.
I love that detail.
Look, I think in general there ought to be a policy of prosecuting vigorously people who make false accusations.
The defense attorneys
deliberately
tonight
false accusations.
Yeah, they're
money.
saying tonight this is he's being framed. It's unfair. And I want to play something for you from one of his attorneys.
Let's look at the facts.
Yeah, Mark Garagos, who joined the team. He was on CNN, and he's tipping their hand on what the defense will be. And then your friend Branson from L.A. chimes in. Let's watch.
Somebody tweeted yesterday or the day before, and I thought it made a lot of sense. So this is a police department that has had some issues.
I think there are issues with the Chicago Police Department as a general proposition, whether or not they are alleged to have treated people of color fairly, whether or not they are capable of doing an investigation without any difficult issues arising.
So now it's just going to be the Chicago PD is corrupt. So Jussie's innocent. I love that one, too.
Well, it's more than corrupt. What the suggestion is they're racist. And I don't know how that cuts. But look, I never condemn a defense attorney for trying to be creative and trying to come up with any possible plausible defense. That's what the Sixth Amendment to the Constitution is about. Let's wait. Let's not rush to judgment. This does seem like a strong case. But I want to hear all the facts before I come to any conclusion.
All right, Alan, thank you so much.